Welcome. Today, I would like to discuss the topic of X-ray imaging with you. I often get questions about measurements and distortions when evaluating X-ray images. I would also like to explain a few aspects of X-ray evaluation that need to be taken into account when measuring the extension distance. To do this, we first need to take a step back and look at the basics. In X-rays, we have a radiation source and a receiver plate behind the patient. Now you have to know that the X-rays are never arranged parallel, but always diverge slightly. That is, they fan out a little bit in the beam path. Attempts are made to counteract this by placing a grid behind the X-ray source. This is intended to prevent scattered radiation. Nevertheless, a residual divergence of the X-rays remains and always leads to a magnification effect of the object being imaged. This is important when we talk about exact measurements, because the fanning out inevitably creates a magnification effect in the sensor area. To counteract all of this, so-called reference objects are used. In general, a steel ball exactly 2.5 centimeters in size is used, which is positioned at the height of the patient. Now in X-rays, the size of the ball can be measured and the magnification effect can be calculated back. Without a reference object, an exact real determination of a length is not possible. This is particularly important when we talk about extension distances. Because positioning the patient close to the plate or further away from the plate can achieve a significant magnification effect. This is often used to postulate supposedly large extension distances. It is therefore always important to have a reference object in the radiation area that you can refer to when taking measurements. We like to use the nail itself as a reference because the exact length of the nail is known. However, this only works with straight nails. This cannot work with solid nails such as those used in the LON or with curved nails because the projection shows an incorrect length. If we now look at this clinical example, the patient usually had his X-ray taken after about 6 to 8 weeks after the extension began. The clicks were documented very precisely via the app and show an extension distance of exactly 3.71 centimeters. Now the radiologist has measured the gap at more than 4 centimeters, and the patient contacts us worried because he is sure that he has documented the clicks precisely. Now we know that the nail has an exact length of 25 centimeters to the end of the sleeve and can put this in relation to the actual length, and we can see the value of exactly 3.71 centimeters comes out, and so it was not a mismeasurement, but the different values were simply due to the projection bias. For extension distances of approx 10 centimeters, this can easily amount up to 1 to 2 centimeters.